want to drive what I'm saying home so that you understand. The God where they your life now, how you did they take calm, they better your life. Now what are they ask for that? Since you claim, say you get God for your life, Abi, so show me how you take they use the God. Are you seeing it now? I like this Taylor one, and I like what you have said. Now, when God gives you an idea, gives you a glimpse, gives you advanced knowledge, knowing what's going to happen before time, or giving you inspiration, like you said, do this thing like this, see that thing, and you see beyond what people are seeing. After God has given you that, imagine you did not now go to school to learn tailoring. Imagine you have been doing tailoring for 6 years, and now you are still Jesus Christ the same yesterday, today, and forever. What? You focused on that same pattern. Good morning and welcome. That same pattern that you have been sewing for 6 years. That same pattern is what you have been sewing. Meanwhile, we have variety of patterns. You are sewing only one pattern. In fact, somebody comes to your shop and say, madam, now straight machine you they use. Oh, I need person when get zigzag. You say, okay. They told you 3 months ago. You say you didn't have money for zigzag machine. They told you 1 year later, you still don't have money for zigzag. In fact, we don't need to go to industrial machine safe. You are in one place. And what you are ignoring is the principles of God. The principles of life is what you are ignoring. You may have God. You may pray all you want. Speak in tongues. God will give you all the ideas. You will still be stuck. Because there are things that you need to improve that does not need God. God created you in his own image and likeness. So that you can, creation did not end at the beginning. Creation started then and it's continuous. So when you leave, for example, you are a teacher, right? What you taught 1 year ago is what you are still teaching now. It's what you want to still teach next year. Uncle, it is not juju, it's not a devil. You won't progress. You will remain in the same position. Pray for nothing tomorrow. The only thing that can happen to you is that your spiritual life will be fortified. But in this realm of human beings, you will be broke, busted, and disgusted. Because you are ignoring the principle. For example, there are people that have heard about this Kaduna, are you ready? They've heard about it since, you'll be announcing it. They've seen it. They've also heard me say many times, don't come late, I will start before 11. Come early, come early. They still will come late. You know why? When I start teaching that thing, I say, I'll tell you, for those that come late, okay, I will still, for those that are coming, I will still tell them. When I start talking about the mind and value, you will not see, you by yourself, you will not see why you are not making money. You will not see by yourself why you are not progressing. It's not devil. It's not demon. No. There are things that you should know that you just do not know. Welcome, sir. Welcome, ma'am. Simple things that you should know, basic, they are not hard, but you just didn't know. And you see, the beautiful part of it is that the things that make people successful are so simple. I will talk about it today. In the course of teaching, I'm going to teach about how that it is the poor people that make the rich people rich. It's so painful. When you discover it, you will be so angry if you are poor. The poor people are the ones helping the rich people. Comfortably, willingly helping them rich. In fact, let me just say something about it and run away from it. That is the reason you see poor people are angry with rich people. Do you know why they're angry? Should I tell you why they're angry? Let me use myself as an example. There are people that knew me when I was broke, busted, and disgusted. There are people that knew me when I was begging money to eat. There are people that knew me when I was a write-off. But I used them to climb the ladder. They were seeing me when I was doing it. And I was telling them, this is what I am doing. was too simple for them to do. They would rather help me to do it, but not do it for themselves. I will explain in details when I get there later. Now, they are not angry with me because, oh boy, we know when you start to. Oh boy, we know when you start to. Don't talk to me like that too. Don't do that, don't do that. Are you, now this boy, now they are disrespecting you. They see you, maybe you are driving, say, you know if you come down again, I say, okay, they greet me. Uncle, was I supposed to park and come down and come and greet you? Or say, hey, we never see you, say, where you go? Say, oh, I'm just coming back from the UK. If they show yourself, must you tell us? So you just ask me where am I coming from? What should I say now? Should I not lie? Because you are poor, I should not lie to you where I'm coming from. So that's why they are angry. Say they spray money, now it's still the money. Where? Somebody called me from the UK the other day and was saying that where that Tony Lumelu should explain how he got his money. Because he knew him when they were in secondary school. I said, Uncle, I should be asking you, how come you did not have money? Because the things he was doing that were simple things, you were seeing them, but you did not do them. They were too simple. You did not do them. You did not do them. Now you are now broke. You are now angry with him. I was teaching my guys the other day and I asked the question, does Dangote, he stays in one house. He has said it many times that he has only one house. But he's selling cement. So who are you selling the cement for if you have only one house? How should I into real estate and have plenty of houses? I said, okay, we understand. Yeah, well done, sir. Thank you for seeing, guys. He has only one house. One. How many salts will he eat? How many salts will he eat? Or are you going to tell me that sugar is Dangote's passion? Sugar is his passion. Sugar is not his passion, no. He's doing the simple things of life. I call them the simple things of life. The things that make people successful are so simple. They are so simple that you will ignore them. It's so easy to ignore them. They are too simple, so it's so easy. It's so easy to ignore them. So easy, you can just ignore them fast, simple. But you see, that simple thing plus another simple one, plus another simple one, plus another simple one, plus another simple one, before you know it, it becomes a complex equation. But now you are not a big man. So somebody now wants to wake up and catch up with you, no, it's too late. You will have to go through that principle. So back to the principles of God that I was talking about. Before you guys came, I was teaching about the principles of God and the person of God. That's what I was teaching. So going back to the principles of God, the way God has set principles on this earth is the same way we do school. If you fail JSS 1, you will repeat the class. So the reason some people are having relationship issues, sir, what they were supposed to learn in the first relationship, they did not learn it. I don't like the way he's treating me, then you left. I do not like the way she's talking to me. Now that you have gone, what did you learn from the way she was talking to you? What was the issue? What was the main issue that was bringing the wahala? No, you carry that yourself, the way yourself is, no improvement. You enter on that relationship, you will face the same thing. Until you learn, you will keep repeating classes. There were many things I repeated classes for in this life because I didn't understand the principle. And the worst part of it is that we don't, let me quote the scripture here. The Bible says that, how can they learn except somebody teach them? And how can they be taught except they have a teacher? And how can they be a teacher except the teacher is sent? So the main problem is that we are not taught. We are not taught. It's not like we don't want to learn. We are not taught. Nobody's teaching us the right things. Let me say the one that all of us can understand. If I ask anybody here now, have you ever been taught how to have sex? No. Nobody sat you down to say, this is how to have sex. So who now told you that way you're having the sex is the right way? Many things we are doing. There are many things we have done. Even the things that we succeeded in. If we ask you to replicate it, you can't do it again. Do you know why? You did not know the principle at which you did it. Principles, 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 principles. They are principles that God has set down. God has said, for example, rainy season, farm will do well. But you decided not to plant during the rainy season. You decided not to plant. You lazied around. Then when it's dry season, you now started planting, you're now praying, Chineke, Biko, bring rain. Bring rain what?